What's up, guys? Welcome back again to your Heroclix headquarters. So, I just came back from Worlds. I just got to my hotel room. That's why it looks a little weird here. So I'm doing the best I can. Sorry if you hear some weird sounds in the background. There's some people outside making a lot of noise, but regardless, I just wanted to go through some of these. Now, I know we've seen most of this stuff, so I wanted to start with the newer things that we got just today, which is the Phoenix and the, what's her name here? Of course, Punchline. Yeah, that's right. So she's brand new. Let's crack her open and take a look. All right, so this is just going to be a quick little unboxing type video to show off some of these cool things that we've got available to us at Worlds. So here we go, taking a look at Punchlines Sculpt here. And also sorry if the lighting isn't great. Like I said, I'm not in my little studio, just chilling in the hotel room. But hopefully you guys can see everything good enough. So first of all, Punchline has Gotham City Underworld, Celebrity, and Scientist keywords. She's got a trait that says Flurry. When Punchline uses it and targets a character she already damaged this turn, the targeted character can't use super senses. That's pretty nice. You know, super senses is one of the more annoying powers, so if she hits the first one, they can't super sense the second one. Then she has leadership, and when Punchline uses it and succeeds, instead of the normal effect, she may remove an action token from a friendly character with Joker in their name anywhere on the map. That's awesome. Hopefully we'll get a good Joker soon to use that with. Leadership off any Joker anywhere on the map. That's awesome. You got Blades, Claws, Fangs, and Poison on her special attack power. And then she got Underworld team ability and Batman enemy team abilities. And let's see, 5 range, 10 movement charge, 11 attack with that Blades special, some combat reflexes and outwit. Is that only 45 points? Wow, that is not bad. I mean, you got 10 movement charge, traded Flurry, Blades, Poison, and of course leadership traded as well with the outwit. I actually think she's pretty great. And then with a Batman enemy, you could potentially get her attack up to like a 12 or something if you got a good one of those to use that with to replace her attack value. And you got the passenger one with the Underworld. So I think she does quite a bit for 45 points. Once she takes some damage, she gets some sidestep and power and willpower as well. So yeah, I think she's a pretty solid, supportive secondary attacker, sidekick type character to the Joker. So that's awesome. And now, let's crack open this Phoenix. Okay, ooh, very nice packaging. Wow. Boom. Look at that. Wow, that is a awesome sculpt right there. So cool. Now this is the Warp World Phoenix. I forget who she was combined with. Let me see here. Jean Grey, Max Eisenhart. Oh, so she's basically Magneto and Phoenix. That's pretty crazy, I think, right? Isn't that who? That's like one of Magneto's aliases, I believe. Yeah, I would think so, because she's got Brotherhood of Mutants, Phoenix Force, Warp World, X-Men, and Cosmic keywords. Lots of good keywords there. Improved targeting for hindering is always nice to see. You got Telekinesis. Telekinesis as free, but only if she used willpower and succeeded this turn. Pretty sure she's Power Cosmic, so that's where that comes from. Then you got free, destroy a piece of blocking terrain within range and line of fire, then generate a standard light object. In each square, a debris marker was placed. Oh, wow. So it'll be really good to play her with, actually, now that I think about it, it'd be great to play her with like Sakari and Iron Man to just generate a bunch of objects. Or, you know, there's a lot of characters that do interesting things with objects, so that's something you could get pretty crazy with. Then you've got Stop, Regeneration. When Phoenix uses it, when she uses Regeneration after resolutions, deal penetrating damage equal to the number of clicks she healed to all other characters within 4 squares. Okay, that's good, but that could backfire because that's just all other characters, so that could hurt your own characters as well if they are close enough. Then you have when Phoenix uses Regeneration, you may choose to not have the D6 result, and if you do, after resolutions, Phoenix can't be healed this game. Very interesting. That's a really double-edged sword. You don't half it, but you could still roll a 1 or a 2 and make it totally, you know, not very helpful. Only heal 1 or 2 clicks, and not be able to heal for the rest of the game would kind of suck. But I mean, you could heal 6, and then it might not matter. That might keep her alive long enough. Then she's got Impervious, and Phoenix modifies her defense +1 for each unheld object or debris marker within 2 squares. Wow, so pretty easy +3 defense there, considering that she also gives objects every time there's a debris marker. So it looks like she's 275 or 100 points. She starts 275 with 12 attack, penetrating blast, 12 movement running shot, 8 range triple target. You got 19 with that Impervious special, 5 damage with prob control. You've got Brotherhood of Mutants, Cosmic, and X-Men team abilities. And what was that? Yeah, Impervious and the +1 defenses and the damage. So you only got that 1 stop click there. So I guess it could be worth not having the result that one time, because that is only 1 click of regen. So I'd probably risk it. But yeah, 100, she starts with Energy Explosion instead of Penetrating Blast, and 11, 17, 3. I don't know, not too crazy at 100, but she does have a stop click, and just that ability, you know, TK, potential free TK, and free destroy a piece of blocking terrain, and then generate a standard light object. There's a lot of stuff you could do with that. I could see playing her at 100 just to get, you know, a cheaper, easier access to those type of abilities. She's really cool though. Like, this is a very impressive sculpt, I must say. The detail with all the fire and everything, so cool. And she's actually like riding a metal phoenix. That is so awesome. Man, all right, so those are the 2 new things we've seen. Let me clean this up, and we can take a look at some of the slightly older things if you guys haven't seen it yet. All right, so the next thing I want to take a look at here is this awesome Batman and Catwoman. They're still pretty new, so let's just unbox this real fast, because I do want to talk about them. They are so cool. This is such a cool just idea, I think, to actually make this little duo. So cool. That iconic, like, cover of them. You know, their wedding and everything. So cool. Gotta love it. I love duo figures too. So this was just a really cool one. And especially Batman duo figures. I don't know why. I have like almost every Batman duo figure. But we've got Batman Family, Gotham City Underworld, Detective, Martial Artist. Keywords: improved movement for elevated and characters is great. You got Sidestep and Combat Reflexes traded. And opposing characters within 6 squares in line of fire can't use Sidestep. That's pretty good. I mean, Sidestep is all over the place. It's a really powerful ability, so just to shut off Sidestep is great. And then you've got Batman and Catwoman can't be targeted by opposing characters occupying a square on a lower elevation. So that's awesome too. Of course, just get up on top of a higher elevation and they can't target you at all. It's pretty insane. And then you have Outwit and Probability Control. And then free: if Batman and Catwoman occupy hindering terrain, they may use Outwit and Probability Control an additional time this turn. So 2 Outwits and 2 Probs if they occupy hindering. Crazy thing is they start with that at the lower point line. So you've got either 75 or 35 points. With the Batman enemy and ally team abilities. So they got a lot going on. For 75, you got Charge with 12 movement, 12 attack with Quake, 18 super senses, and 3 damage with the double Outwit and Prob. If you're in hindering, which you're probably going to be with the Batman enemy or Batman ally team ability to give you stealth. And even if you're not, just outwit and prob by itself is great. Plus they've got combat reflexes and sidestep. So they are definitely a very solid, very mobile, close attacker. You know, stealth, super senses, and combat reflexes are great defense. And then for only 35 points, probably even better, because you've got the charge. You've still got like charge quake. You got some willpower, so they can just keep moving around if they need to. And you can just park them in hindering for double outwit and double prob for only 35 points. Pretty great, and I mean, they're pretty safe with stealth and combat reflexes, especially if you can get them on top of some elevation, so they can't be targeted at all, even if they could see through hindering or elevation or whatever. Yeah, super, super good. I just really, really like this figure, this duo a lot. Definitely one of my favorite ones that's come out in a while. So we might as well continue on with the DC characters with the Harley Quinn. So here we go. I'm glad to finally get this one. Been looking forward to it. My wife is a huge, huge Harley Quinn fan, and of course, you know, so am I. Who doesn't like Harley Quinn, right? She is awesome. So this is a pretty great Harley Quinn, I think. So she's got Arkham Asylum, Gotham City Underworld, Secret Six, Suicide Squad, and Scientist keywords. Now she's got Quake and Flurry, but only if adjacent to 2 or more opposing characters. So as long as you get her in adjacent to 2 or more characters, she can Flurry, which is pretty great. Then she's got a trait that says the first time Harley Quinn would be KO'd, you may instead turn her to click number 5 and place her adjacent to a friendly character within range, protected pulse wave. So pretty awesome. First time she'd be KO'd, she isn't. That's always good. And then you can place her adjacent to a friendly character, so, you know, like behind them, so they can't just shoot her and finish her off, or maybe they have defend or something, so they could defend her up to high defense. Lots of good ways to exploit that. Then you got Penetrating Psychic Blast and Knockback, and when Harley Quinn makes a range attack after resolutions, she may knock back a missed target 2 squares in any direction. That's awesome. Anytime you can knock back basically for free in any direction can really mess with your opponent's positioning, which can be huge, you know. She also has improved targeting adjacent, so she can shoot while adjacent. She's a team player, so she can copy team abilities. And you got Charge, 11 attack in cap, 18 super senses, 3 damage prob for only 45 points. So yeah, not bad. I do like the Quake and the potential Flurry, so she's pretty good. A little close combat fighter. You know, she's got a once per game save, and then later on in her dial, you got that awesome Penetrating Blast knockback special. So yeah, she's pretty fun. Only 45 points. I don't think you can really complain too much about that. I think we've gotten a lot of really good cheap Harley Quinns recently. And, you know, comparing her to the Punchline for 45, I don't know. I feel like Punchline is probably a little bit better, honestly. I think she just had traded Flurry, right? So she could just Flurry all the time. But both are pretty good. Both would work great with a Joker. Hopefully we'll get a good Joker soon, like I said. But last but not least, I want to open this bad boy right here. All right, here we go. That is one big Hulk Spider Hulk. So cool. Of course, Spider-Man, one of my favorite characters. Hulked out Spider-Man, super awesome. And what an epic sculpt. You gotta love that, you know, web swinging. That web is huge too, by the way, which it would have to be coming from a Hulk, Spider Hulk. So of course he's got improved movement elevated, as any Spider-Man character should. You've got Fantastic Four, Spider-Man family, Brute, Monster, and Scientist. Super senses, when Spider Hulk clears, you may roll a d6. If you do, heal him equal to half the result. That's nuts. You just get to heal half a d6 result every time he clears action tokens. Spider Hulk has a range of 4. Free, place Spider Hulk in a square within 6 squares in line of fire. That's a pretty awesome movement power, or sorry, attack power. Just place him within 6 is pretty nuts. That means he can't just get, you know, stopped up by a plasticity figure or something. He's gonna be able to get wherever he wants. Then you've got Stop, Impervious, Willpower. You know, obviously stop clicks are great. And then you've got Battle Fury, Close Combat Expert, and Improved Movement. Destroys blocking and can go through characters. So lots of really, really awesome effects there. I wish he started with that damage power. But yeah, starting with the plasticity actually is really good with that special place himself power. Like I said, he doesn't get stopped up by plasticity, but he can just teleport himself, basically, place himself 6 squares, just jump into the middle of your opponent's team and just, you know, stop him up with plasticity. And then, you know, smack him around with Close Combat Expert. And if he takes a hit, he just gets even stronger, like any Hulk should. And then as he takes another hit, he gets even stronger. He gets 2 stop clicks there, back to back at the end with the Impervious willpower. And every time he clears action tokens, you heal him half the result, which is amazing. And plus, you can copy team abilities. So yeah, this Spider Hulk is super awesome. Really, really amazing, fun figure. 90 points, you know, definitely worth it, I'd say. All right, now I said that was the last thing I was unboxing. I do still have this. Now, this is actually a few years old at this point, so I probably won't bother to unbox that. I feel like everybody's probably seen that by now. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff here, and we'll have more stuff tomorrow. What's up, you guys? It's me from the future. So I actually didn't get a chance to edit and upload this video. So I did get this new Wonder Woman and Ashley Barton figures. So I thought I might as well throw them into the same video, not just do a whole separate video for just them. So here we go. I'm just going to pop these open and show them to you guys. So here we have the Wonder Woman, Death Metal Wonder Woman, and she looks freaking awesome. Look at that sculpt with the chainsaw and the wings. So cool. Possibly one of my favorite looking Wonder Womans yet. Very awesome. So taking a look at her card here. She's got the Amazon Dark Knights, Justice League, Mystical Police, Ruler, and Warrior keywords. Now she's got a trait, Amazon's Attack. When establishing theme teams, characters on your starting force with the Dark Knights or Justice League keyword gain the Amazon keyword. That's pretty great. Cheating keywords is always useful. Then you have once per game, when a friendly standard character would be KO'd, including Wonder Woman, you may instead turn that figure to their last non-KO click, roll a d6, and heal them up to half, equal to half the result. Protected Pulse Wave. So that's great. You just can give life to any of your characters, including her. Stop them from dying if you really, really hope they, like, if you really, really need them to not die that turn or something. So that's really awesome. Then you have the special attack power that gives her Blade's Claw's Fangs, and when she uses it, she deals penetrating damage. And when she KOs a character after resolutions, you can heal her 1 click. If that character had the monster keyword, heal 2 clicks instead. Very cool. Then moving on, she's got a special defense power that gives her stop, defend, super senses. When an opposing character misses with an attack that targeted Wonder Woman and or friendly characters adjacent to her, after resolutions, deal the attacker 1 penetrating damage. Very nice. So yeah, look at that dial. 125 points for a 12 movement charge with flight, 12 attack with that Blades special, 19 impervious, 4 damage with leadership. Wonder Woman and Mystic team abilities, 2 great team abilities to have. So that's 125, or we have a little 50-point line there. Gives you Charge Blade, Super Senses, and Leadership, and that's pretty good because you will have a 4 through 6 Super Senses from that team ability, and she's still got the stop click. She gets 2 stop clicks at 125. That's cool. You still get the stop click. You got Flurry and Steel Energy off the stop click with a 19. So yeah, and Prob. That's pretty crazy. I could see her getting maybe a little meta potential there on that 50 line. She does quite a bit. You know, she can mess with the theme teams. She can give you that once per game revive type thing. So very awesome Wonder Woman. But next we're going to take a look at our Ashley Barton Spider-Girl figure here. Oh boy, look at that. Very cool. Swinging her sword around. Sword swooshing action. Wacha. Very nice. And taking a look at her card here, she's got improved movement for elevation. She's got Magia, Spider-Man Family. She's got Magia, Spider-Man Family, Future, and Ruler keywords. a trait that gives her mastermind and leadership. When Ashley Barton KOs an opposing character, after resolutions, remove all action tokens and then heal her 1 click for each action token removed. Very powerful effect there. Then you have Spider Sneak Attack free. If Ashley Barton occupies elevated terrain, choose 1 effect to use this turn. Flurry, or when using charge, don't half speed. So that's great. You can either charge Flurry or full movement charge. 2 very powerful effects to have just for occupying elevated terrain. Reminds me kind of the Batman and Catwoman that we also just got. So, you know, they can't be targeted if they're on elevated. She gets special bonuses for being on elevated. You know, definitely want to take the high ground with all of these new convention exclusive figures. So we've got charge with an 11 attack, 18 super senses, and 3 damage with exploit weakness for only 50 points. Spider-Man family team ability, or Spider-Man ally team ability, and the Underworld team ability 2 for some passenger 1 action or passenger 2 if they're lower points. So really good. I mean, 10 movement charge, so you could get full charge, or you could 11 3 damage exploit and flurry if you're on elevation. So these 2 are really awesome, and so are all of the other things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little unboxing of all these awesome new convention exclusive figures. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. It does help me out a lot. Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. And if you guys would like to help support the channel even more, you can check the links in the description for our Patreon, so you can see your name here in the credits, as well as some other awesome things. And you can also become a YouTube member as well. So there's lots of awesome stuff for you there if you want to check that out. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys again so much for watching. And until next time, this has been Heroclix Headquarters signing off.